Inside the 90 again, brought to you by Saddam Said. Of course, my name is Marachi Adimoko, the phenomenal voice. I Debbie. I see Debbie. But first, I have two. We don't see this year.
Which year?
Happy, Happy New
Okay,
Year.
this year.
You
This
don't
year
see
is
this
this
year.
year is almost finished.
Uh-uh.
But Happy New Year, guys. The classical DJ Dika Divine.
And
Emmanuel Emres.
Emirates has been here since the year began,
Since 1914.
since time immemorial. Even when we remember. And now we do remember because AFCON just finished and it just ended yesterday. Interesting tournament, if you ask me. Top notch performance from all the teams and countries. Yes, I give it to them. Everybody did well. But
Everybody did well.
I mean, every team they played their best. Whether they got
Uganda
to
played well.
every team did their best. Whether they got to where where they're headed or not. I don't know what's your problem. Why are you dragging Uganda? This is not about Uganda.
Or Mozambique. Comoros.
Come, but they come born now. How about a ball?
Go do it.
Coach your others. Coach your others. So, anyways, that's the matter right now at hand. Looking at Nigeria's performance, should we start? They say charity begins at home. So yes, we'll start with charity. I will start with you. Because you never even believe, you did not believe the Super Eagles go anywhere. Even you. But at least at some point you gave them, you said, okay, semis, and they did get to semis. Could have scaled it, but I don't want to be sentimental like most others. How would you rate Super Eagles' performance?
Well, you have to pardon my voice. I've been a bit under the weather. Meanwhile, about the Super Eagles, I think, like I said, I gave them the semi-finals, and they got to the semis. Um, for On a personal note, it wasn't a surprise that the Super Eagles lost out to Morocco. I said it earlier. But then when you check the quality of football that the Super Eagles displayed in Morocco, I mean, it gives us
Hope.
Nigerians hope for what is to come. And then considering that we have another AFCON coming up next year,
Next year?
that is
Qualif-
2027.
Okay.
So most Nigerians will likely be hoping that we will go a step further, having gotten to the finals
Last time.
last edition, and this one finished
A step lower.
top. Ra-
Can you not be like that?
but
Don't be pessimistic.
but in all, I think generally the Super Eagles did well for themselves.
I know Diga does not agree. And that's why it's not
That's his own personal opinion. I'm expressing my own
Did I
personal
say
opinion.
anything?
So what I'm saying is this: on a personal note, I
Okay.
think they did well in terms of the quality of football that they played and the team's mentality. But then, I think we still have a lot of areas we need to improve.
Dika, what did you think lost it for Chell? I'm talking about the coaching aspect now. A lot of people said he makes the wrong calls. In fact, personally, I like the man. I like his playing pattern, but I have a problem with his substitution. Look at the Morocco game. The Morocco coach exhausted his substitution, but this guy, how many people did he change, and when did he make the changes? It was not going the way I was even expecting him to immediately come back, play 5 minutes, remove everybody. Not like entirely everybody, of course. We knew those people that it was looking like they were not in that game. In fact, remove the front, remove some people in the midfield, bring in all the guys in the bench.
Okay, before the car comes in, if you noticed in that match, not be like say Super Eagles like Eric Chair rush go do change. Though the changes came late. But then if you notice, the Moroccans also did not make changes as soon as the second half started. They also waited
But
because
not as long
I'm
as
coming. It was more or
Chel
less. It was
waited.
more or less a tactical challenge, a tactical battle between Eric Chair and because I think the coaches were waiting to see the kind of changes they will each make and then know who to bring on. Do you understand? So for that, I blame Eric Chair for making his substitutions late. I feel like there were players that we are very that like they were supposed to be in that game up to the point that they got substituted.
Dika,
Well, good question. The thing is, if you follow Chell during the qualifiers, you will notice that that has been his style. He loves playing, sticking with his starting 11,
Okay.
and then substitution has been a disadvantage to him because oftentimes he makes these substitutions and they don't actually work. Take you back to the Zimbabwe qualifiers, to the South African draw we had, the substitutions he did in those games,
Spoiled.
yes, a lot. So moving now to down to this AFCON, Chell tactically is a good coach. He plays the 4-4-2 formation, two strikers preferably up front.
Which works.
Yes, it worked for him very well. And I also see no reason why you will go to a competition with 28 players. I know Cyril Dizas was injured, but 27 now we are available for you. And in a crucial game where you have quality
On the bench.
on the bench and you refuse to introduce those guys.
Full of energy and strength. And these guys are
in-
tired
in
and
a game like
frustrated.
that, oftentimes you see managers, give their all, send the players, come on, go do something. This is an opportunity for you to shine. But then in his case, no, he's well reserved in that angle, which is not good for the national team and not good for the Super Eagles participation, in the AFCON. Well, for me, so that is one of the points I will rate him low, that he didn't do well.
This
And,
partic-
and also, when he makes, like you said, he makes his substitutions very late in the game, and then most times when he makes those substitutions,
The mess of
he
the
gets
game.
it wrong. I want to say something. I know he hasn't lost a game in open play. That is
In real time, in
90
replay time,
minutes.
yeah.
But then I've always maintained, I'm still not convinced about Eric Chell. Yes, we've been winning matches, but I'm still not convinced about Eric Chell.
You think so too?
Think what?
That Eric Chell is not the man for the
See,
job.
the problem with Nigerians is we too overdo. When it was Genotro, we don't like him. This kind of statement makes Genotro left. We started from scratch. Then the rebuilding process, remember, Iguavo came in. No way. Finidi George had to come in. No way.
And then
No, Pesero, that was
and
Pesero
then scatter the
before-
team.
No. Iguavo first.
Finidi
Then
George came
Pesero,
in.
No. Okay,
That was
Pesero.
Pesero now.
Yes, Pesero after Raw. Pesero, we didn't renew his contract after the Nations Cup.
They didn't like his
Yes,
tactics.
it was boring football. We played,
really boring.
we finished second. Now, these other guys came in. Iguavo, the technical director, Finidi came in. No way. Now we got Chell. Chell, so far, so good, has been the best for me
Since after Raw.
since after Raw, yes. And then if you go down to 2013, since the late Stephen Keshi, I think Chell is among the coaches we've had.
They are giving us
I mean, he just said it. The same person saying he's not comfortable with Chell said it that in open play, Oga never lose match. So why are you not comfortable with him?
Look.
See, forget about even as you and I they here, we get our own comma. If substitution is Chell's comma, then look at the overall interest. This guy has not lost a game. Look at the way the Super Eagles played. I, for one, I love Pesero. We finished second, but the major point in this competition that I took out from the Super Eagles is our playing pattern. You could see,
Coordinated.
yes, you could see the players,
Drive.
do
something.
drive, yes, the same set of players, but they are giving us flair and then getting results.
You're enjoying, like someone says this is
You
like
watch Super
the
Eagles,
Super Eagles
you
we
enjoy
used-
it.
What?
If
Can
you're
I
saying,
comment?
no, wait, let me finish. Don't cut me short. Let me finish. I allowed you. You said Chell. So the NFL should sack Chell and bring
no,
who?
they better not.
And bring Stanley Eguma.
They better not.
Or you understand? So because making it Chell leave now, even Wilfred Ndidi,
It's going
the
to affect
last
us.
presser, Wilfred Ndidi indirectly told them, leave Eric Chell.
Yes,
Because this is one man that coordinated the team. And then-
exactly. He knows how to
so
bring
because
these boys
if
together.
you're sending him off now, it's not as if the results didn't go there. We also what happened.
Yes.
So what is the basis?
Just what you said to buttress that point. I had a guest on my show last time, and then he was like, "Oh, if it's anybody, if it were you, if it were me, with this crop of players, you would still get the same results." I'm like, "Oh, sorry, no, sir, that's not true, because these are the same players Pesero played with, and it will be." In fact, it will be deactivated his account now because he was so bad.
We saw
that
the best of him will be
bashed
on
him-
that shell.
I think people were like, "This is it will be Xavier, like the merged three bad world class midfielders together." I said that was the kind of display that it will be showed in this tournament. And then you're saying who brought that out? Adams, of course, we know he's a good player, but look at what he's doing in this place. A lot of them.
Bassi.
Look at Bassi. Bassi good, we know quite a lot. Don't be saying Bassi will defend under this guy. What are you saying now? These are the same boys, but different pattern, different flair, doing their thing. So you said it, and I don't know why you're saying it. Eric has not won in open play.
Can I come in?
And that
Has
is
not
so
lost.
sorry, has not lost in open play.
Becca.
And that's good. Penalty is anyone's game.
Becca, wait.
Not be say penalty
Becca,
where
wait, nah.
where Salah
Wait,
lose.
make I talk. I never said they should sack Eric Chair.
No, but you see, it's not good enough.
I didn't say it's not good enough. I said I've not been convinced.
That's the same thing. If you're not convinced about
No.
something, don't make you change her.
Wait.
Personally, if I'm not convinced, anything will
Wait.
make me not convinced about something, I they change her, not they
Wait.
take her.
I have my reservations about Eric Chair. I'm not saying he's not a good coach.
Okay.
Has he galvanized the team? Are they bonding together? Are they happy? Yes.
Okay.
Now, my point is this. Eric Chair, most times, institutions, they somehow. That is where I'm coming. That is where I have my reservations. Do you understand? Now, do I feel like he could get better? I'm not a coach. I'm not a coach. I'm talking from my own observation as a sports journalist. Now, the Super Eagles, they are bonded, they are playing quality football, no doubt. Eric Chair has somehow managed to bring these guys together. And you could see, after, like Dika said, after the tournament, most players wanted him to continue. Not only in Didi. Other players mentioned the fact that they wanted him to continue also, that the NFL should allow him continue. Do you understand? But I also feel like this team did well because of the quality of pitches they've been playing in Morocco. Do you understand? When we play here in Nigeria, you will see you all see the Super Eagles struggling. And it's still going to happen.
They don't struggle to play good football. What they struggle is result, because then the pressure was high.
Exactly.
And like against Zimbabwe, we drew. But if you see that game again, the Super Eagles played well. It's just that we didn't take our chances, and then that mistake from Tura. But if you look at the play, these guys play well.
Just like
and that was like build up.
Exactly.
The-
He said,
if
no,
you
he said
watch
something
it-
about pressure. Just allow these boys, like what I think who said that? I want to remember the player. He said they were just enjoying themselves.
Yes.
Play game.
Yes.
Not pressure anybody. And when you allow somebody have fun.
That
Have
is
fun on
when
the
you get
pitch.
the best
You
of
get the best
players.
of that player. Not be like, hey, the fate of the country. If you not go World Cup,
No,
now
I'm saying,
that.
I don't talk same way in Saka. But for me, the substitutions most times,
I mean, every
Isn't-
every coach
it's
makes such
no, I'm
mistakes.
saying, isn't convincing. Secondly, I feel like the quality of pitches that the Super Eagles have been playing in Morocco is also a factor. Do you understand? That's my own opinion.
Right from when they wanted to bring Chell in, I've always said it. Okay, I like the guy's pattern. Look at what he did with Mali last in the last
That's
AFCON
what I'm
too.
saying. I'm impressed with how he has galvanized the team. Like we are talking of. I told you the last AFCON, that is in Cote d'Ivoire, we got to the final by playing
Gura.
exactly like gudu. We
Just
just
play
got there.
anything. Give the ball.
Do you
A
understand?
win is a
I think
win.
I will also agree with that. But then,
I will not agree with it.
no wahala, na your opinion, sha. Na your opinion. Because I know say you don't ever agree, sha. But then, should they leave him? Fine, they should leave him.
They need to leave
But-
him. If they sack him, that's the wrong. That's going to be very wrong. If it's going to affect us, we have qualifiers coming, and we still have the next AFCON. Now with this experience, with the bond he has already established with these players moving forward, I think they will do better. Let's move on, Dika. This one is specifically for you as a ref. You know,
Former
there's
ref.
former ref.
Yes, I've resigned.
You okay? You
Pressure
as
too
a
much.
pressure too
It
much,
was
but they
not
don't beat
pressure.
you.
I
Pressure
resigned.
too much.
Okay, as a former ref, there's so far so good. There's been serious calls about officiating in this AFCON.
Yeah, exactly.
No, this question is not for you. It's for Dika. He's a former ref. You know you were saying
No,
something.
I didn't want to answer. I
No,
I
allow
wanted to
him.
say something. I'm not answering the question.
Don't say anything. Let him go ahead.
Continue.
Because he was saying something about rules and that. And
I wanted
this
to
and
put
that.
him on the spot. That's what I'm saying.
Let him start first.
Okay. So
Officiating.
your question is officiating in the
Especially when it comes
Rate
to
the AFCON
Morocco.
officiating.
Okay,
Rate
rate AFCON.
in general. Rate
generally.
the AFCON officiating.
Over what?
Over
Over
10.
10. And you give us
Well, officiating in this AFCON, I'll give it 7.5 over 10.
excuse you.
Yeah.
Last tournament, Nko.
Last tournament, it was 8.5
That was a 9.5 or even 10 for me.
for you. But because when you were throwing the question to me. He said I was a retired ref. So technically,
So why would you do that? Let's now come down to the Moroccan.
with my rating,
Allow you.
the AFCON in Cote d'Ivoire had more marks, more points in officiating than this.
Okay.
I gave this 7.5 and I gave that 8.5
Why?
because this one, yes, there were incidents and there were times where the referee tends towards a particular team, But in the AFCON in Morocco, we saw a lot of times where the referee threw a lot of games open. Now, in this AFCON, I tell people, the incident that the fan will look and say, oh, the referee is supporting this team and the referee is not supporting that team, they might be mistakes. Like the Bassi incident against Morocco, because they were the host nation, everybody was like, he's supporting Morocco. The truth is, a referee will not be appointed knowing that he's supporting a team. This is the AFCON. The World Cup is coming up very soon. Referees will come from Africa. And this referee, would they want to jeopardize their careers because they want to support a team? Because the general assessment by Nigerians, you guys are a problem. You guys are a consistent problem, yes. Because the fuse was, Morocco is hosting to win. They want to win it. Downplaying a team. Do you know that Morocco is 8th best team according to FIFA ranking? That Morocco is better than Germany in FIFA ranking. But the way, if you go to social media and see the way Nigerians have downplayed Morocco, calm down. The way Nigerians have downplayed Morocco to make it look as if the Super Eagles is even better than Morocco. But if you look at the ranking, the way we follow football, Morocco is rated 8th best in the world. You are rated in according to what you've played previously, right?
Okay.
The Cameroonians complained.
We are making it look as if this team is bad. So if people are complaining about officiating, different referees, right? A different referee officiated against
Cameroon. And the Cameroonians complained.
A different referee officiated against Nigeria.
Nigerians complained.
A different referee officiated against
Senegal. Senegalese complained.
You saw what happened.
Listen,
They almost
all these
walked out of the pitch.
complaints were coming from Nigerians.
What do you mean Nigerians?
Yeah.
Cameroon.
They can come on
Nigerians.
Nigerians. They are your ex. You are our ex. You are our ex.
Do you know why I said Nigerians?
Senegalese were complaining online yesterday
night. Do you know why I said Nigerians? Majorly Nigerians now. If you look at Senegal, Cameroon, that we all mentioned, these guys speak French. Majority of them are not even your friends. But if you go on X now, you see Nigeria. Nigerians were the ones spearheading this, bringing the tag of hosting to win. Nigerians brought that out. We make
because
noise,
it was obvious.
We make noise in this country over things that do not even concern us.
How does it not concern us?
And we bring.
How does it not concern us?
If you look at like the final, let me come straight to the final. The goal that was disallowed by the referee was a foul incident because Law 10 from the FIFA laws of the game says that a goal is scored when the whole of the ball crosses over the goal line between the goalpost and under the crossbar, provided that no infringement of the laws of the game have been committed by the team scoring the goal, not by even the player, by the team scoring the goal. So the referee had to look, before this goal entered, what really happened? Now, if you go back to watch that incident very well and listen properly, you will agree with me that the referee sounded his whistle when the Moroccan player fell into, before the ball entered the goalpost. The referee sounded his whistle, not even knowing that the ball will be a goal. But you saw the tag. Because Nigerians were supporting Senegal because of what, according to them.
According to them. Wow.
According to them.
Africans
were supporting Senegal.
Are you serious? Are you being serious right now? This is what I'm talking about. You see them again with another concept. So that was a foul.
You're making this a Nigerian thing.
Going back to the game now, that was a foul before the goal was scored. And then the Moroccan penalty.
I disagree.
That was a penalty.
I disagree.
That was a penalty. So
the Moroccan penalty.
Yeah, it was a penalty.
No doubt. I'm talking about the Senegalese goal. The Senegalese goal should have stood. The Senegalese goal should have stood.
It was a clear foul. So I don't understand the issues. I know, yes, in the tournament, there were some calls that they were not favorable that the referees wouldn't have made I admitted I've given you an instance about the call against Bassi, even the card given to Bassi against Morocco. I felt
Is that the only
that
incident?
was,
There were
not.
plenty of
is that the only incident?
plenty
That was
times.
not.
Is that the only incident?
So, but if you look at the fuse, the noise that came in, I'll also give
Vika,
you
you're evading my question.
going back.
Vika, you're
Excuse me,
evading my
let me
question.
when I'm done.
Is that the only incident?
When I'm done,
You've mentioned
go
this
back,
before.
If you go back to what do they call them? The Algeria Nigerian game.
What
Watch
happened in
that
the
game
game?
very well. You will see that the referee tinted towards Nigeria
We didn't
The
see
referee,
that.
the referee was fair and square.
because you are Nigerians.
No,
now.
no, no.
No, it's not
The
because
referee
we're
was.
Nigerians.
Now, I want to come in.
It's not because we're Nigerians.
Dika have been mentioning the Bassi incident.
That was not the only incident.
Exactly. That
Osimhen
not the
was
only-
fouled. He
That
was
was
not-
that's
Not even
exactly
a card.
Now, my problem with that game against Morocco in the semi-final was not just referee giving Bassi for what was an unwarranted yellow card. That ref in that game was deliberately disrupting the Super Eagles flow of play.
Okay.
Every 50-50 calls was against the Super Eagles. Now, let us look
Every
at
50-50 calls.
Exactly.
When you make
Exactly.
Excuse me now. When
Okay,
you make false accusations, you should directly all my statements here,
Dika,
both for and
Dika,
against.
Dika,
I've
Dika,
said incidents.
Dika, do you know?
So I don't
Dika,
generalize
Dika,
things and
that's-
tell
that
you
is what I'm saying.
this referee is supporting
coming,
Morocco.
I'm coming.
You know, all the 50-50 calls. How do you rate a 50-50
I'm
call?
coming. Now,
Where we are the
in that
50-50
game,
calls.
in that game, there was a time Bright Osai Samuel won the ball. I wanted to move forward. The Moroccan player brought him down. That incident should have been a yellow card.
According to you, a sports journalist, or according to you as a referee. You know, if I ask you now, which law of the game is the yellow card stated and what are the offenses for yellow card, will you be able to tell me? Because one thing we should understand is referees, there are 17 laws of the game, like I said, and these 17 laws of the game must be in the brains of the referee officiating the game. And I see no reason why a fan that does not even know the laws of the game, does not even know when a yellow card or a red card should be given, is coming to tell the referee when to give card. And before you know that, they will tell you, oh, in the game between Arsenal and Chelsea, the same thing happened. The referee gave you a yellow card. The referee might make a mistake in the game, and then you bring it as a point of reference to another game. So who told you that that incident was supposed to be a yellow card? And I will give you in the same AFCON that the same incident happened in previous games, that the referee also did not give you a yellow card.
As far as I'm concerned,
So you
the
need to...
referee disrupted Super Eagles' flow of game.
This is
Severally in
this
that
is
game.
allegedly.
It is
It's
not
not
allegedly.
alleged.
Alleged.
It is
It's
obvious.
alleged now.
It is obvious.
Did you watch that? Did you watch? Is it the same match I watched that you watched?
I wonder how.
Which give me incidents.
Nigeria Morocco
Let's
match.
talk about incidents.
Wow.
See, if I want to say things,
What
there
about
are
when Osimhen was
there
out?
are there are things
How about
that
the Bruno incident?
Look,
How
what
about
about
the Bruno
Bruno?
incident?
there
How
are
about the
things
Bruno
that
incident?
you tell me about Morocco that they didn't get right, and one of them is.
Do you remember that? Do you remember that Ezaloui, the Real Betis player, the Moroccan player who plays for Real Betis,
I know him very well.
kicked the ball out twice in that game when the referee blew against Morocco, and the referee didn't do anything.
That is a bad cop from the referee, because we know that in football, once the referee sounds,
But Osai Samuel won the
when the referee sound his whistle and you touch the ball, it's supposed to be
twice
caution.
in that game.
That was a
Bright
bad
Osai
call.
Samuel won the ball, dispossessed a Moroccan player, tried to move forward. The guy drew him back. He fell. The referee didn't do anything about.
He
Didn't even blow himself.
No, he blew. It was a free kick. Now, I want to state things that we would have. There are incidents that happened in Morocco that shouldn't have happened. Number one is, I don't know why CAF and the officials allowed the ball boys and some Moroccans to remove the towel of goalkeepers. It started with Stanley Nwabali.
They still did it in Senegal match too.
He started with Nwabali. That was why Senegal, saw
were
all
ready.
these theatrics,
Yes.
and they had to assign a player. The first was a white towel.
Yeah, I saw that. In fact, the one I saw was quite embarrassing because it was Hakimi that threw the towel away.
The first was a white towel. The second was a black towel. They threw away before the blue towel that the Senegalese assigned one of their players.
And then they blocked
Yes.
the
And-
guy. I want to remember
and-
the
and
guy,
we
the
saw-
player. He blocked the guy.
We saw the video. We saw the video of both officials because those guys were on suit, so I believe they were CAF officials. And then the ball boys putting on red, they chased the Senegal player.
It was the Senegalese second goalkeeper.
Yes, wanting to take the towel from him. That thing happened even while the game was going on. Those are technical points that you will say, and I'll look at you that yes, you're making points against Morocco.
Wait,
let me finish.
Whatever happened
let
in
me
that
finish.
finals.
Now that is number one. And number two is lack of security, because we saw in that game the fracas that happened. Do you know that during the final, 3 persons were hospitalized? 3 fainted, that the first person was very severe. They had to hold his neck and then put the person in the ambulance.
It is solely on CAF.
It is on the ambulance. And then we will also blame Morocco, because they have an LOC that was supposed to curtail all these things.
It is solely on
part
CAF.
of the reasons why they give bid to countries, because you need to provide that. You need to state that you can provide security of not only your fans, both visiting fans, neutral fans, and everybody that comes into the stadium. So these were a lot of things that I would say that Morocco didn't get right.
Then what about selling only 2,000 tickets to Senegalese, while for a stadium of 69,000
I wasn't
capacity?
surprised. Even if they gave the Senegalese 10,000
What do you
tickets,
mean?
I'm coming. Even if they gave Senegalese 10,000 tickets, you wouldn't expect 10,000 Senegalese in that stadium. The Moroccans are at home, and it is expected that they will fill out the whole stadium.
I get your point, but then making those tickets available. It will be better that okay, they are available, but these people don't want to. But instead of Senegalese FA to come complain about
do you know
it.
that Moroccans can also purchase that tickets that were meant for Senegalese and still fill out the
Let's get
stadium?
something clear here. If, according to you, said they gave an allocation, a specific number of allocation of tickets to
2,000
Senegalese,
something,
and they gave that is the norm. But the home team will have more, even in European football.
That's what I'm
In
saying.
football, the home teams usually have. That is why you see when Arsenal is at home, you see more Arsenal fans than Tottenham if they're playing Tottenham.
Even
Now,
though that's
in the
still
reverse
wonder.
feature, when Tottenham will be at home, you see more Tottenham fans than Arsenal, because the home team is actually allocated more tickets than their away team. Now, but one issue, this also made me to remember one issue that do happen in most of this competition, where we have ticket racketeering, where people will go online on CAF website, they'll buy tickets, they'll buy tickets, and then
sell it on black
and then
market.
yes, sell it on black market.
That's what
So
I'm
that is
saying.
why you see that I can buy Senegalese tickets now,
and then
10, for example, and you're
And then
expecting 10 Senegalese to be there.
not
And then I
possible.
will now go to Morocco.
And say-
Even me that got the ticket, I'm not even using it to enter. I will now stand there and then sell 8 to Moroccans with a higher price. You saw it in this AFCON. Where if you go to CAF website, you see tickets sold out.
especially during the semi-final.
During the semi-final, from the semi-final, even the finals. I know the Senegalese FA made a lot of consign, but I will also note that CAF also edged there. CAF edged because they would have been able to control this.
Exactly.
They would have been able to control the. That is why I told you, it's not as if I'm supporting CAF and Morocco. No,
No, I
there
agree.
are incidents that these
I
guys
agree.
did not organize.
That's like when I was talking with, I was chatting with Cosmos rather yesterday night. I told him that whatever show of shame we witnessed yesterday night was solely on
on
CAF.
True.
That's what I told him. I said whatever we witnessed yesterday night was solely on CAF.
Do you know that even thank God you mentioned Cosmos, because he gave these informations behind the scene. Like what I said about the people that were hospitalized that fainted, they didn't show us on TV.
Yeah.
It was Cosmos who is in
Yeah,
Morocco.
live in Morocco.
Yes, brought this information, and he also said that there was fight in the press
Exactly.
gallery
Right.
The
Senegalese journalists and Moroccan journalists.
because they were booing the Senegalese coach.
He said when the goal was scored by Senegal, so the Senegalese journalists, they were celebrating. So the Moroccans said, you guys are blocking our view. And before you know it, exchange of blows.
Even after the game, when the post-match press conference, when the Senegalese coach walked in, they were booing him, and then he left.
He left and all that. So the thing is, Morocco, yes, they have the infrastructure. They have beautiful stadium pitch. The country is okay. But there were so many areas they also got it wrong. And moving forward, I think CAF should learn from these experiences. From the one they had in Mosepe and his team, from the one they had in Cote d'Ivoire, and down to this one. But I like one thing, because before the start of this tournament, Mutupe said something, that the duty of journalists is to bring facts where CAF do not do well. He said that CAF is not perfect.
Of course.
He said it. But the journalists, the aim of even coming to Morocco is to bring out these points.
Not throwing that without.
God bless you.
facts
That was
and
why I was very specific when I was talking about incidents earlier on. Because if I was talking to the referees committee, this is the same thing I will tell them. I will quote the law of the game that says this referee, like he said, El Zahou kicked the ball. These are the incidents. Why didn't the referee caution him? And he said he did it twice. That means that guy
should have
wouldn't have
gotten a
finished the
car.
game.
Yeah.
So those are the points I will relate to the referees committee. Just like I'm relaying these points, it will go down to the CAF. Then they will now split it to the LOC, to the technical committee, and what have you. Because once I'm saying that Becca did this thing, I should be able to tell Becca, no, you did it when you kicked the camera. That day you kicked the camera, you fell. But you didn't know that the camera also fell. So you now say, okay, so next time you know how to, guide your step when you're walking. So not generalizing it that the referee was bad, because from the group stage, we all enjoyed the game. So how come all of a sudden, when it was tilting towards Nigerian side, and the ones that, you said that the whole of this competition, Nigeria didn't get any favorable call from the referee. That is not true.
We're saying the officiating only gets bad when it has to do with Morocco.
It's not so
That's
true.
what I say. Okay, Deka.
There were
Can you tell me-
wrong goals in games that did not involve
So,
Morocco.
Deka, are you saying that throughout 120 minutes, the Moroccans didn't get even a single yellow card?
Which 120 minutes?
Did the semi-final game against Nigeria?
Is it the first time we're seeing in football that a team do not get yellow cards?
Without
No.
everything
I
that he did.
just said one incident that he mentioned. I said the guy deserved a yellow card.
And that's just one. The one that was fought against Osimhen, nothing was done about that. Bruno
Was it a
Image,
yellow card if offense?
just like you said, maybe you should rewatch that match.
No,
again from
actually, you're the
beginning
one
to
bringing
end.
it up.
Of course.
We are there yellow card
In fact, at
offenses.
some point, I go frustrated and just turn off my team. I'm like, okay, this is
Because
not,
you were
this is not
sentimental
much.
now, you were
I was not
emotional
being
about it.
sentimental.
That was emotion, because your country was involved and you expected more from your country.
Not from my country, from the officiating, from CAF and every other person involved. Anyways, of course, I don't know. He has already
Deka like controversy.
How?
which controversy.
Deka like controversy.
Oh
no
yeah,
mind
Nigeria. He's eyeing one Moroccan girl, and I make, but no problem.
like
We'll
controversy,
get
no mind.
there. Anyways, you've mentioned that personally you don't for where this Chell got it wrong for you, and then he said quality football, but that's not all we need. Going into the next tournament, of course, we're going to play again before the 4 years.
Yeah, we'll
interval
play
now.
next year.
And then play
We'll
2028.
play next year, then play 2028. That is after 2028, we'll now start 4 years. So we'll still have 2 AFCON that will be coming back to back.
Back to back, yeah.
What should not Super Eagles, of course, everybody kept Bellamy NFF, and they play quality football, but if you're talking about more in-depth quality infrastructure and all that, it should be NFF and the NSC. So what should we do? What do we need to do for Super Eagles to get there?
It's very simple. The NFF knows what to do.
Are you sure they do? Because they literally look.
No, you cannot tell me they don't know what to
clueless.
do, Deka. You cannot say the NFF doesn't know what to do. The thing is this. It is the corruption we are facing in this country. Not just in football. Generally in this country. That is our problem. Not like these people don't know what to do. Do you understand? Because this money was given to you to build infrastructures and also improve on the ones that we already have. Do you understand? And then, like, let's say you want to build a new structure. You somehow build a substandard training pitch or a substandard stadium, knowing fully well that wasn't what was expected. Don't you think that is corruption? They know what the right thing to do.
Do you think
When they get the money, they should. What's the best for these things? Be say, it's not like their money that they use. First of all, the NFF, the money where they do use this to not be their money. That is number one. They are being given money by the government and also FIFA. Do you understand? Secondly, they pay them. The one where they pay you, don't do you. Now see, you still want chop inside the one where they don't tell you to use and do something for us.
But let's get this clear, because I don't think it's the sole duty of the NFF to build football infrastructure in the country.
okay?
Yes, because if you look at the national stadium in Abuja is better in terms of facilities than the one in New York. Yeah, it's just that the issue that happened, they've not renovated it and everything. And if you checked when Sunday Dare, was the sports minister, it was the federal government that, had to do that. If you look at the infrastructures in Morocco, it is not the Morocco FA president that built those stadiums. It is the government. Now, back to Nigeria, the government needs to do that, not the FA. What the NFF, where I agree with you in the NFF is administration, doing the right thing, and they're not doing it. When money comes from FIFA, this money is judiciously used.
Just like the FIFA Go project.
Yes, for the purposes that they were released. Because now, if you look at, from the question you asked, the next AFCON, what do? We have less than 18 months. Now, the date has actually not been given. If it is in January 2027, this is just 1 year. So we have 1 year. Can we build this stadium in 1 year? The answer is no.
Can we improve on the ones we have?
But can we improve on the ones we have? Yes. And who is going to do that? The federal government of Nigeria. They need to release this money. The stadium we are using now in New York was built by the present Senate president when he was governor.
And
since he
I
left
like the
office,
sustainability plan. It's not just building.
He built it
and they handed it over
to the company. We'll not mention because they didn't pay us.
Yes.
Gave to the company a 10 years maintenance plan. And when he left office, the next governor continued with that plan. And that is why
that's a major problem in Nigeria.
We have that Uyo stadium that the Super Eagles uses, that meets CAF standard. But I doubt if that stadium, according to what Cosmos said, that stadium will be able to meet FIFA standard because he is in Morocco. He saw a lot. And the last time
the media stand in New York, it cannot be compared to what we have in Morocco.
No, you cannot compare. So this is what the government, now aside the facilities, like what Cosmos, during our constant conversation, he told us, you see, the transport system. Like yesterday night, one of our colleagues too that is in Morocco, he said they missed their train, book line. Book line. Yes, he said they missed their train after the game because of, one of the issues they didn't. Now, not only him, he and other people, but after some time, the authorities, they ordered for another train to come and take them to
where they're going.
To Casablanca because the match was played in Rabat. So they were staying in Casablanca. So they came from Casablanca. So they had to bring, that is not even the FA, not even CAF. It is the government. That is the system.
The transport,
in Nigeria,
system working in synergy with the sports ministry.
The train station, we don't even good roads, hospitals, because for you to win a bid,
if you get emergency,
for you to win a bid,
like those people that were hospitalized. What's for do?
We saw. Let's not go there. So,
anyways,
sorry, let me just round up.
Okay.
The government of Nigeria needs to wake up to put amenities in place. Because it's not just the stadium complex that you need to host an international competition. You need a 5-star hotel that will be close to the stadium. You need a hospital that is well equipped that will be close to the stadium. You need a lot of amenities around that stadium area, yes, so that it will be comfortable to host at least 4 teams that will be camped there. Let's use one of these cities. Yeah, so this is even above the NFF.
That is why I don't blame CAF for
giving Morocco, yes.
Personally, if I become president, I will give them. They don't try.
Like
they
don't
try.
You go online, you see your colleagues, Nigerians, they will be shouting, why Morocco? Give it to another country.
But
the same Nigerians will fail to call out their
drag your government
to build these amenities for them.
The thing is, I don't
the
think
Moroccan government has done. Morocco is just like Europe.
Can you imagine?
There is no difference. And now you are now dragging Morocco for dragging CAF for hosting the tournament in Morocco. Why your country? You have nothing.
Nigeria
drag your country to do your country well.
There's something Cosmos always say sport is a big business. I don't know if it's will I say our leaders are myopic or what?
It's not myopic.
Do you know how many
they are very corrupt.
Do you know how many
corruption
people
is our brain in this country
into Morocco for this AFCON? Do you know the kind of money Morocco will be making? Is it for lodging? Is it transportation? Is it where money no go from?
Billions of dollars, or not even millions. Billions of dollars.
Flight tickets. Who they collect her? Guy.
Hospitality.
Government. You think you're doing the expiry. You're doing yourself. You're talking about eternally generative. Just hosting is how many months? But you know the kind of money where the country go pack during this period. This is business. And some people might come and be like, I like here, I want to invest here.
The last time Nigeria hosted the
that's it.
The last time Nigeria hosted the tournament was...
We can do better. If you want to go there...
2009.
If you want to be there, we need to, and this is not us. Of course, you have a role to play. CAF did this, CAF did- call out to the government. This one I don't pass NFF. When I say glass they get their own problem, their own day. But at this point, when it comes to infrastructures and all that, it's government. Look at the budget. I don't. This is not politics. I don't want to bring in the budget and all that. But yes, this is where it comes in. We need maybe if shall we go when we want host AFCON for this life. You should say I'm not gonna get grey hair before Nigeria go feel host AFCON. It's really embarrassing.
Yeah.
I was really hoping Shehu Diku would make a difference. I mean, being that his pedigree with FIFA and all that,
And apart from that, he has been in the system for so long.
Exactly.
You should know
I
all
was
these
expecting a
things.
difference when he was appointed. I was happy. I was one of the people like, okay, this is the first time Nigeria is putting a square hole in
A
a square peg in a square
square
hole.
hole.
So I was expecting better. Well, there's still time. I mean, I hope that before they will start the 4 years.
Yes, he just been in
tournament,
office for over a year. So let us give him the
if you know
benefit
the
of that.
political appointments, you go there reach that 2030. Anyways, it's been Inside the 90 brought to you by Saddam Said. My name is Amachi Adimoko, the phenomenal voice, and I did this with
Well, classical Digitica Divine. Congratulations to Sadio Mane and Senegal.
congratulate Nigeria.
Nigeria win
We win
trophy.
third place. Anyways,
I congratulate people who win trophy now.
somebody say why Nigeria they happy for third
I
place.
don't understand.
My dear,
We've won it 9 times.
you don't do. We
But I
try.
want to say Ghana people they laugh for us say we finish third.
Hi,
They don't
God.
even
If we
come.
are not finished third for World Cup,
Hi.
if we are not finished
You
third
thought
for
you know
World
that they go
Cup,
reach group stage. Okay, now group stage.
man, they laugh for us say we finish third.
They
now.
go- they
If we
don't-
are
they
not
don't
finished
come out-
third
they don't fit come
for
out
what
for group
for what cap?
They
What
don't
cap?
fit come out- what cap, Abi?
Nigerians.
Now what cap they want to play? What cap?
If
They
we
don't
don't
fit
finish
come out group stage.
third for what cap?
They don't fit come out group stage. All right, join us, follow us, subscribe, like, share, drop your comments. Very important. Let's hear your thoughts and tell your friends about Stadium Side. Peace.